Yeah, hello, folks. Rainy and chilly, early November and October, where I'm from. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to do another I've always known thing, but it's a little bit of a slant on it. Um, Honestly, in some ways, I've always known that I take electricity for granted. I think we all do. We grew up with electricity, and it's ubiquitous. Everything's electronic. Now we have electric cars. And we just think that, it's going to be there forever. And then we look at things happening in the world. I won't say it because I don't want to be censored, but, you have conflicts. And then power grids get shut down for a long time and people are without electricity. And then you have to wonder, how you're going to keep your food cold, your freezer on. That's the most important thing here. But, where are the candles? How do you live when you don't have electricity? Okay, my guy wants to go out. Yeah, so interruption. Yeah, what are you going to do? And luckily here, the electricians came by from the electrical company that we're contracted with. Within 3 hours, they determined that it wasn't a problem with our box or something, our electrical, a fuse box or whatnot. And the guy immediately climbed up the pole across the street, found something that had been damaged probably during the storms in October, quickly replaced it, didn't have to pay for anything, and the lights are back on. So isn't that nice? But try to imagine a situation where you're without electricity. People in Austria and Germany are wondering about that right now because they're so dependent on Russian gas and they don't have that anymore. And we don't have the LNG terminal structure to receive all of the gas from the United States and other sources that we need in Europe. So yeah, it's a problem. But think of all the other things you take for granted in this world and imagine how easily it could disappear under certain circumstances. And as I always say, circumstances is the most unfair, brutal dictator we're ever going to meet, because most of us feel helpless, powerless, and hopeless at doing anything to affect our world. Now we're going into the big vote for the midterms in the United States of new miracles, and we will see what happens there. More on that later. But anyway, yeah, glad that we have electricity. Very thankful for that. I've always known that I take electricity for granted. Bouillon tea. Out.